Good morning, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Miss Roshan Taj Humayun. I am currently enrolled in PhD program at Sabahattin Zem University in Istanbul, Turkey. The title of my presentation is Chinese-Russian Approaches to the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, a Comparative Perspective. The research questions which I'm addressing in my presentation are: how do China and Russia approach the Shanghai Cooperation Organizations in terms of their political, economic, and security interests? To what extent do China and Russia cooperate or compete within the SCO, and how do their bilateral relations impact the organization's decision-making process and overall effectiveness? Lastly, what implications do the evolving global geopolitical dynamics, such as the rise of China as a global power and the Russian-Western tensions, have on the future of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization and the alignment of Chinese and Russian approaches within the organization? I will give a brief introduction on Shanghai Cooperation Organization. The Eurasian Political, Economic, and Security Organization was founded by China, Russia, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and Tajikistan in 2001. Furthermore, in 2017, the organization expanded its membership and included Pakistan and India. Recently, in 2023, Iran also became a full member. Initially, the focus of the organization was limited to security issues. However, now it also covers economic, culture, and humanitarian collaboration. Here in this slide, you people can see the organizational structure of the organization, which includes full members, formal observers, and dialogue partners. Currently, the SCO comprises 9 full member states and 3 states with observer status, namely Mongolia, Afghanistan, and Belarus, and 6 dialogue partners, which includes Nepal, Sri Lanka, Cambodia, Armenia, and Azerbaijan, and Turkey. Further, the organizational structure of the SEO includes the permanent bodies, which is the Secretariat, which is located in Beijing, and RATS, Regional Anti-Terrorist Structures, which has headquarters in Tashkent. Then there are convening bodies, which includes the councils of head of states, which is basically responsible for taking the decision-making process of the organization. Then there is Council of Head of Governments, Council of Foreign Ministers, meetings of heads of states, councils of national coordinators. Then there are non-charter-based bodies within the SCO, which includes the SCO Interbank, the SCO Business Council, the SCO Discussion Club, the SCO Youth Council, and SCO Energy Club. The context and scope of the SEO includes that it was founded in 2001. The SEO emerged as a response to evolving regional dynamics and the need for cooperative mechanism in the Eurasian region. The idea to establish the SEO originated initially from China and was further developed in cooperation with Russia. The Chinese government originally proposed the SEO during the 1990s as a way to enhance regional collaboration and address security issues in Central Asia. It has since evolved into an entity encompassing economic, political, and security dimensions, fostering dialogue and engagement among its members and observer states. With its core focus on promoting regional stability, countering security threats, and facilitating economic integration, the SCO serves as a dynamic platform for diverse nations to converge on matters of shared interests. So here I will discuss about what is the significance of Russia and Chinese involvement within the SCO. Both these leading states are integral members of the SCO, bring distinctive geopolitical perspectives and strategic imperatives to the organization. Their active engagement within the SCO reflects their commitment to advancing their national interests while contributing to the overarching goals of the organization. So, analyzing Their perspective approaches provides a lens to understand the intricacies of regional and global power dynamics, cooperation, and competition within the Eurasian region. So what is the Russian approach, strategic interest, priorities, and initiative within the SEO? It includes security imperatives, because central to Russian approach within the SEO is its keen focus on security imperatives. Given its historical ties and geographical proximity to Central Asia, Russia perceives the region's stability as integral to its own security. Second is regional influence. Russia's engagement in the SEO is intertwined with its pursuit of maintaining and pursuing regional influence. As a major Eurasian power, Russia seeks to be a leading actor in shaping the organization policies and decisions. Its active participation allows Russia to engage with Central Asian states, providing a platform for diplomatic initiatives and strategic partnerships that extend beyond the organizations. Third is economic and energy cooperation. While security is prominent focus of the Russia also engages within the SEO on economic fronts. Energy cooperation in particular is a crucial role. China is a major energy supplier, collaborates within the SEO members to secure energy resources and ensure stable supply chains. Its economic initiatives include infrastructure projects, trade agreements. Fourth interest, Russian interest within the SEO includes the initiatives and its commitments. Russia's commitment to the SEO is evident through its involvement in initiatives aimed at regional connectivity. Fourth is regional integration and conflict resolution. Russia sees the SEO as a forum that offers potential solutions to regional conflicts and disputes. It advocates for dialogue and diplomacy as a means to resolve tension, reflecting its belief that peaceful resolution align with its interest in maintaining stability. And what is the future outlook? As the SEO evolves, Russia's approach is likely to be characterized by continued emphasis on security cooperation, economic integration, and maintaining its role as a regional influencer. Now I will briefly discuss about the Chinese approach within the SEO, which includes economic initiatives, diplomatic strategies, and regional aspirations within the SEO. China engagement within the SEO showcase a dynamic approach driven by economic initiatives, astute diplomatic strategies, and ambitious regional aspirations. Number one is economic imperatives. At the core of China's approach within the SEO lies its robust economic imperatives. The organization provides a vital platform for China to extend its ambitious Belt and Road Initiative, which is also known as Silk Road, aiming to enhance connectivity, trade, and infrastructure development across the region. Second is diplomatic strategies. China employs astute diplomatic strategies within the SEO to promote its interest while adhering to its principles of non-interference in the internal affairs of each member states within the SEO. Its Shanghai Spirit principle emphasizes consensus building, mutual trust, and equal partnership. Fourthly, infrastructure development. China's investment in infrastructure projects and transport network resonates a broader goal of regional connectivity. Then it's multilateral diplomacy. China values the SEO a venue for multilateral diplomacy. Through active engagement, it cultivates relationship within Central Asian republics and further expands its relations with the South Asian states. Now, lastly, I will discuss about the future outlook. As the SEO continues to evolve, China's approach is poised to remain rooted in its economic imperatives and diplomatic pragmatism. Its focus on economic connectivity, regional stability, and mutual growth within the SCO aligns with its broader global ambitions. China's engagement within the organization positions it as a key player in shaping the trajectory of regional dynamics. So here now I will give a comparative analysis on Russian and Chinese approaches within the SCO. The distinct approaches of Russia and China within the Shanghai Cooperation Organization offers a captivating study of the complexities of global diplomacy and regional cooperation. The comparative analysis of their approach highlight areas of convergence and divergence that shape the dynamics of the organization. What are the areas of convergence? The area of convergence includes both regional stability, economic integration, and multilateral diplomacy. I have broadly discussed these three areas. In the regional stability, both Russia and China share a common interest in promoting regional stability. Their collaborative efforts to counter terrorism, separatism, and extremism underscore a shared commitment to maintaining peace and security in Central Asia and beyond. Second area of convergence is economic integration. While driven by different motives, both countries contribute to the organization's economic integration objectives. Russia's initiative align with its desire for economic cooperation and connectivity, while China's extensive involvement is driven by its Belt and Road Initiative. Lastly, it is multilateral diplomacy. China and Russia recognize the value of multilateral diplomacy within the SCO. As I have discussed while sharing with you people about the Russian and Chinese interests, they leverage the organization platform to cultivate relationships, expand their diplomatic networks, and exert influence through consensus building. So what are the areas of divergence? Security versus economic. China's approach lends more heavily towards security cooperation and maintaining influence, while China, on the other hand, prioritizes economic connectivity and the advancement of its Belt and Road Initiative. This divergence underscores their contrasting strategic priorities. The second is political versus economic influence. Russia seeks political influence in the region, in the Eurasian region, using diplomatic strategies to shape policy decision, while on the other hand, China aims to wield economic influence by investing in infrastructure and trade projects. Thirdly, non-interference versus economic engagement. Russia's approach adheres to the principles of non-interference in internal affairs, focusing on security cooperation. China's approach, while also respectful of sovereignties, emphasizes economic engagement as a means to deepen ties and influence. Lastly, historical ties versus global ambitions. Russia's historical and geographical connections to Central Asia influence its role within the SCO. On the other hand, China's engagements align with its global aspirations, utilizing the organization to extend its economic reach and geopolitical influence. In these slides, I have just briefly, divided the areas on which they collaborate and on which they are competing. Collaboration and competition shaping the dynamics of the SCO. The SCO operates at the crossroads of collaboration and competition between these two major powers. This section dwells into how their collaborative efforts and subtle competition influence the organization dynamics and outcomes. In the collaboration, they have shared interest. While collaborating, they have shared interest, economic operations, and on the diplomacy front. And competitions are, they compete with each other in the areas of economic influence over member states and shaping the agenda of the organization. So what are the implications? Yes.
Could you wrap up in 1 minute, please? Okay.
Okay, and I will just briefly discuss about this in the current scenario, the war in Ukraine and Russia-Chinese relations. Many thinkers believe that America is instrumentalizing the war in Ukraine and NATO's involvement in the conflict as a part of its effort to contain not only Russia but also China. In fact, several scholars actually present the war in Ukraine as a proxy conflict between China and the USA, with both sides drawing benefits from their position. However, a scholar working at China's Institute of Contemporary International Relations see the war in Ukraine as a long-term war of attrition. Both the presidents of China and Russia, Xi and Putin's political fates are intertwined as the leaders of the two largest authoritarian states in the world, which both display revisionist ambitions. Their shared goal is to reshape the US-led international order and to make it a safer for atrocities and the survival of their regimes. In the conclusion, unveil the interplay of Russian and Chinese strategies within the SEO, which includes the significance of understanding the interplay between Russia and China strategies within the SEO. They have shared interest and collaborative potential. At the same time, there are divergent priorities and delicate balancing between the two major powers. There are some implications of their strategies within the SEO for regional stability, and there is a broader geopolitical dynamics as well. In conclusion, the interplay of Russian and Chinese strategies within the SEO underscore the intricate dance of collaboration and competition that defines contemporary geopolitics. Understanding this interplay is essential for comprehending the nuances of regional cooperation and its reverberations on the global stage. As the SEO journeys forward, the interactions between these two major powers will undoubtedly remain pivotal in shaping the organization's trajectory and influence in the ever-changing geopolitical landscape. Thank you, everyone, for
Thank you, Roshan.